It is pouring rain outside today, so spraying might be off the table. We have a lot of operations planned.
Yep.
Yesterday I was kind of sluggish. Today I'm in the game. I plan on riding Bill like a frat boy. That came out way worse than it was in my head.
Exactly the way you meant it.
So I figured I'd juice him up with donuts and coffee. Donuts are kind of counterintuitive to my weight loss goals, but what are you gonna do? Feels like I just did this yesterday. Have a coat of paste wax on here, gonna let it sit for a bit before I buff it off. Filled the voids on this, should have done that before the dye, but I didn't. Let that dry up, hit it with a little dye, and then those go into paint. I hit the snare gate on these hoops with poly. So this will go together today. Yesterday I sandblasted the 30 feet I'd polished last week because my acetone bath wasn't enough. They weren't clean enough. So they ended up looking all dirty and gummy and they sucked. So Bill remade them last week to fulfill the order. I just undid my mistake. This drum had a mistake where the wrap notch got cut on the wrong side. An end of day mistake, we should call it. So I had peeled the wrap off that side yesterday and new wrap was on order. Showed up today. It doesn't quite match, so I have to undo this one too. Now I found yesterday if I hit this with acetone, it kind of crystals up the adhesive and then I can just scrape it all off. It's like peeling a round carrot. Well, carrots are round, kind of. You know what I mean. I've sanded this back. Had to do it by hand. The veneer is so thin. I didn't want to blow through. I didn't want to blow through majorly anyway. I got a couple pinholes. Filling the massive canyons with a mahogany filler. This is ready to go. Need rope. Bill's got adhesive spread on veneer for the bottom platform.
Yeah, and that's just, I cleaned it off with mineral spirits, but I want to make sure all that stuff evaporates off before I try putting the adhesive together. So that's in the drying room.
And I almost got a full coat of black paint on one of these hoops, but killed the can and smack my butt if we don't have any more flat black. So Home Depot run is in order. In between other jobs, I've been sandblasting away at these hoops. 2 coats of paint. It's taken me a better part of a day to get through one. Just because I have to keep letting the tank fill back up with air. Stuff's on there really well.
Oh, hi there. I got nothing.
Yeah, here's a tube of work. Okay. Veneered.
It is crazy weather today. Nothing's drying. Spray paint's flashing off at weird rates. Not good. We're sitting here overthinking stuff, and what's going to happen is, oh, these look great, Bill, and then they're going to step on them.
Yep. I mean, to be fair, it was built to be stepped on, but all the same.
This must be how artisanal toilet craftsmen feel.
But I'm not sure if there is such a thing, but I am sure that there is such a thing. Alright. Not my best work, but it will do for now.
Got a light coat of poly on these, because Bill needs to throw them in his car and take them home tonight for the concert tomorrow. So really light coat of poly just to kind of keep them clean. No dirt and oils getting all over them. And then he'll bring them back to the shop for more coats. Not gonna get a railing, but what are you gonna do? This has not been wet sanded. The hoops have. I'm really trigger shy because I do not want to blast through. I got close to blasting through on this one. There's still some high spots, but I don't want to risk it. So we're seeing how it looks with buffing. What do you think?
I think it'll be okay.
So you can actually see the little high spot sparkles through there? Or what?
Occasionally. Two little ones right there.
I can't even
We got
see
rid of most of them. It's just only from certain angles.
Oh.
So almost all of it buffed out. There's like literally a couple spots. But when the buffing's done, that might be enough to get rid of enough material that they're gone, you know?
Speaking of certain angles, from this one you look like the Undertaker. Choke slam me through a cage. Took most of the day off and on, but I got these babies blasted. They're not for anything, but kind of started, so I had to finish. You know how it is. Now I can hang them over here and ignore them. Let them oxidize for a while. Sandblast them again. Yep. Oh, that was not good. The weather's been crazy today. I got one coat of black paint on the black metal hoops. It's probably all I'm gonna get. And I was putting together the Minutemen snare. Going to attach the carry, noticed that the holes had been drilled wrong, so I gotta plug those, spot paint them. The carry will cover them on the outside. The inside's not that big of a deal. I'll be so close down to the hoop, and the acorn nuts should distract. Just adds time. I wanted to get that snare off the board today. Changed my mind, I'm going for it. You ever shot one of those into the floor?
Nope. Hopefully I don't start now.
That's a wrap.
What?
Everything's picked up. Loading out. Nothing came off the board.
Yeah. To be fair, most of what we worked on was the thing that I never put on the board.
That's true.